Masvidal, which is similar.
Amazing.
Back street fighting in Miami with Kimbo.
But then fighting professionally forever and on the highest level, you know, that American top team.
Yeah, but to his point, Masvidal started with Kimbo
in those backyard fights.
Yeah.
And was
You know what
also,
I mean?
but he was 17.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
He was 17 and 14.
He was like the Nick Cannon.
Yes,
of
there you
UFC.
go, Nick Cannon, yeah. and then he went to, they went to camp and did it right.
Yeah, I knew. When he left, I remember when he fought Wonder Boy, and he lost that split decision, Masvidal, and I was like, oh, that guy's pretty good.
Yeah, he's
because he's I don't know, he's always
loses,
on balance.
He always loses to close.
It's always split decisions.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of numbers they get.
Him and Diaz,
Masvidal.
The bad motherfucker.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. If you're a fan,
not really
you can't
talking
wait.
shit.
No, they respect each other.
They're so similar, those guys, in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see. Well, I mean, my pick is Masvidal in this fight, but to see Masvidal fight someone like Nick Diaz, who's a bigger version of Nate, and probably
Nate's fucking big, man.
Nate won Ultimate Fighter too, right?
Nick's bigger.
Well, yeah, Nick's bigger.
Yeah.
But he's fighting Nate.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying.
Masvidal and Nate's the perfect matchup.
Yeah.
Nick's way big. Why
You
would
think,
you?
you think Nick is too big for Masvidal?
Yeah.
Nick fights at 70. Masvidal's.
But Nate won Ultimate Fighter too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate's a stud.
That's weird, B. Yeah. No, it's a great matchup. Nate
Yeah,
versus him's a better matchup.
You think
Because
so?
Nate's fought at 55.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
That's strange.
None of us fought Nathan Eby though.
It's too bad. Nick is just done, right? He's no more fighting for him.
When's the last time we fought?
Hot second.
Right. You think
Forever.
McGregor's ever coming back?
I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't know why he'd come back. He's got he'd have his hands full. What's he
Yeah.
gonna do? I mean, when you're that
His
rich.
is whiskey too,
Yeah.
I don't know why he would.
It's just crazy to think he hasn't won in like 3 years. Like,
Well-
think about it.
well, what's
He
funny is
hasn't
that
had
he
his
was-
hands
I
raised
think
in
it's
3
tough
years.
for him. I think it's tougher for him.
stay
Yeah.
out.
That would be the thing to get him back. Is coming off those losses.
Fuck.
Like he doesn't want to go out like that.
I mean, figure he loses to boxing greatest boxer of all time.
That's
and then he
whatever.
loses to one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time. It's like he didn't lose to Joe Schmo.
No, it's a tough
I mean,
gig,
you
man.
got, you know.
Not like Roy Jones
Oh my god.
losing to Igor
Some
in Russia.
random dude in Russia, but getting starched, and then later that week doing the HBO broadcast, you're like, no, dude,
Just
stumbling
stop,
on his
man.
words, like, dude,
Just
what
stop,
the fuck is happening? Or Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
Bernard Hopkins, he stopped after he got beat up by that construction worker from Long Island.
No, he didn't get
stopped.
beat up. Hold up.
Yeah,
he got knocked out of the ring.
yeah.
and got concussed with his head hitting on the ground.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. And really spent most of his career not even getting hurt.
But then he was like,
all.
you know what? All right,
Incredible.
I'm fucking out. Roy would get knocked down and be like, nah, let's keep going.
But it's also like, it goes back to the Jason Kidd. I remember when Jason Kidd was on the Dallas Mavericks and he was 40, he won the title. And they said, how are you playing so well at your age? He goes, it's not the games that make you old, it's what you do in between the games.
Yeah.
So someone like Bernard Hopkins didn't drink, didn't party, got up every morning and ran.
Mastermind.
His body didn't have the wear and tear. Yeah. Even when Mayweather goes out, he doesn't drink.
Those
He's
guys
drinking
also,
water.
Those also, yeah, he's a total monk that way.
So he's not.
Those guys are also fight in such a defensive way. Like if you actually look at like Hopkins, or they didn't take a lot of shots to the head.
Yeah.
They really don't.
Right.
They're just really defensive fighters in comparison to a lot of other guys. So I mean that's
Who you think wins between? Hopefully it'll happen between Spence and Crawford.
You're not seeing that for a while, brother.
there's just two different divisions, so it's hard to get them together. But I was so
Different
impressed.
promoters.
I was so impressed with Sean Porter, and if he had knocked Sean Porter down with that in that last round, I think the fight would have been a draw.
So awkward.
It could have even
Porter's
gone to Sean
awkward.
Porter.
So just nasty.
Man.
To fight a fucking.
Shows you how good he is. But Earl Spence he just gets it done. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Crawford be a tough one for him.
It would be a tough one.
Yeah.
because
I think Crawford would be slightly favored in that one.
Yeah.
I've never seen Crawford.
He just doesn't fight the top guys,
Yeah, but I've never even seen him remotely in trouble in a
No,
fight.
starches, dude.
He's so crafty. He changes his
nothing.
strategy all the time.
Every time I go to Omaha, as I go in on him pretty hard. And then he doesn't come to shows, but it gets back to me through like DMs.
Oh, really?
He's a good dude.
I said every time he gets tired, he'd be thinking of child support, like,
Has he got a lot of kids?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, He gets tired, you gotta win this round. He looks
damn.
over, all his kids are sitting there, he goes, I got this.
How many kids does he have?
He's got a
5 or
bunch.
6, I think.
Yeah, he's got a,
Jesus Christ.
in Omaha.
What do you do?
And the one son's like the best wrestler in the state.
Oh, really? He got a bunch.
Really?
Stud.
Child
Yeah,
support.
Tim's a good dude. Yeah, I hope.
You hung out with him. You did. He did.
Well,
your
he did
show.
my show. Yeah. It'd be nice if he did if him and Spence fought, but
Man, that'd be a great fight.
that's what's wrong with boxing, man.
Yeah, that is the good thing. UFC,
Well, now
man,
Spence
you
is
guys
gonna fight
always
Garcia.
get the matchups.
Yeah.
You get the best guys, and they fight each other.
Yeah, UFC doesn't mess around. You're gonna get it.
At all.
You're gonna get it.
You get great fights.
You're gonna get great fighters when you've had 2 fights. You
They didn't
fucking
think
had
nobody
2
goes
fights and
undefeated either.
No, but you've had 2 fights and they're throwing you in with some dude who's
Yeah, but
30.
UFC can lose one and you're still good. Boxing, you lose, you're kind of fucked, man.
Yeah. Take a step back. Well, unless you get a performance like Porter. But the thing about it, you can't lose 2 in a row.
Can't lose 2 in
know?
a row.
Yeah.
But yeah, boxing's weird, man. But same like you're not getting Anthony Joshua, you're not getting Fury, you're not getting Wilder. Like they're jumping.
Heavyweight's so fun right now.
Joshua's not going to fight Wilder. I mean, he's got to fight Ruiz first. But
Well, they both have fights coming up, so
Yeah.
we don't
who's
know.
Wilder fighting?
Ortiz, no joke, November 23rd.
Nightmare. You're a boxing fan.
Yeah, that guy hurt him the first fight. Like, hurt him bad.
And I've said this in Showtime, you know. I hate that fight. Doesn't make sense. It's so stupid to do.
It's the risk isn't worth the reward.
I have no idea why they're doing it.
Look what Fury's doing.
The only thing I would say is Ortiz is older. He's about 70. And
It
still
doesn't
crafty
matter.
as fuck. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So since Ortiz lost to Wilder, he's gone on a tear. Just fucking dudes up.
Yeah.
And then Wilder's like, yeah, let's run that back. It's like, all right. And you got this guaranteed fight in February against Fury. Fury won his match barely, right? Got the
Man.
cut. So now you're going to fight Ortiz. Also, no one cares. No one watches Ortiz.
Yeah.
So it's like, why risk
It's
it?
not worth it, man.
Because you risked it. Because he loses, you're not getting Fury.
Ortiz reminds me of Ike Ibuche before he
Old
got
school.
locked up.
Yeah.
Ike was annihilating people, never really got hurt. And then, I mean, obviously Wilder hurt Ortiz, but
But before
still
that,
say-
Wilder was down. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
he knocked him down in the 10th round. Before that, Wilder was probably down 7 rounds. Like, it wasn't going good.
And he got stunned a couple times.
Oh,
that's
bad.
the fighter, Ike Ibuche, that nobody talks about, that was knocking everybody out. Nobody wanted to fight him.
I don't remember him.
He got locked up for like
got
rape
locked
in
up,
Vegas.
yeah.
He wasn't all together. Was he undefeated? I think he was undefeated.
He was Nigerian. So Abuche is a Nigerian name.
Yep.
Yeah, he was undefeated. Nobody talks about that dude.
God damn.
He was amazing.
Beat Tua.
He was destroying
beat
people.
Chris Bird. Yeah, fucking dudes up.
How many knockouts he have? 15? And I bet you all his decisions were like
Knocked out
5, 6
everybody.
rounders.
What did he get locked up for? Does it say
Rape
on
in
there?
Vegas, right?
Sexual assault? Is that
Sexual
right?
Imprisonment,
Yep.
Mirage Hotel, escort service. Woman sent to his room. 21-year-old said she claimed attacked her in a walk-in closet, demanded to be paid up front, but she barricaded himself in the bathroom. Oh, interesting.
He wasn't all there. But I remember Chris Bird. He destroyed Chris Bird.
How long did he get locked up for? 2003.
20 years for
I
attempted.
should be getting out in 2020. He should be getting out pretty soon.
Damn, that's a long time to be in there.
Held until September 29th.
Interesting, because he didn't rape her, does it? He phoned a escort service. 21-year-old went to his room, said she was there to strip. She claimed Ibuchi attacked her in the walk-in closet after she demanded to be paid up front. Okay, well, attacked. They're like, that's a pretty loose word. You know, there's a lot that goes with attacked.
It was real.
But they locked him up for 20 years, so he probably was not good.
I mean, he wasn't all there upstairs. He was all, but that guy was just. I just remember thinking, this is the guy nobody's going to want to fight, and then all of a sudden
he
he
was
was locked
rearrested, though, it said.
Tough gig.
Hold on. It was rearrested.
He reminded me a lot
was
of
arrested
Ortiz.
for
He fought
violating
like
the conditions
Ortiz.
of probation.
Ortiz is a problem, man.
I wouldn't fight him if I
Sells
was Wilder.
7 tickets. Doesn't talk
Yeah.
any shit. No one knows who he is. Nightmare.
up. Yeah,
Such a
beast.
stupid fight.
yeah. But the way Deontay talks and the way he thinks is like.
His team thinks they saw something where they can take advantage of him and get him out of there under 6.
But when he talks, he's like he's got a daughter he needs to take care of. You just wonder, is it like a
You're talking
payday?
about you're talking about
Wilder's got the special needs daughter, but
Yes.
Ortiz had a daughter too.
Yeah.
Something was going on.
Yep.
So I remember Wilder going, this is, now he can take care of his kids off this fight. He just makes you wonder, was something going on, like a wink deal behind
geez.
closed doors? Like, let's get this
Take
guy another
a dive.
payday.
Take a dive.
I'm not saying take a dive, but
That's an
it's not
interesting.
a bad idea though,
not a bad-
because to me it makes no sense.
Let's get this
you
guy a
watch
big
that,
payday.
you're like,
It's not a bad. That's really not a bad.
Showtime's not
theory.
part of it. First fight of Wilder's, they're not part of.
Wow.
They went, we're good. The
Wow.
pay-per-view model's not worth it to pay Wilder all this money.
What will he make for that? What do we know?
They paid him 20-something million to fucking starch Brazil in the first round.
And he lives in Alabama, which is like 80 million in LA.
yeah.
He still lives in
He lives on a compound, yeah.
Yeah, every
He has
time
a
I see his
house in-
house in LA, I go, "Oh, that's 200,000."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lake house. The
He has
kids
a,
raise more
he
than
has
the
a
house.
house there and he has a house in Atlanta.
Two not the most expensive places to live.
No, you're kind
How
of
many?
good.
How many kids? He's been with the same woman for a long time. I think.
No, he has one and then he has two with his wifey now.
Yeah,
They're great, man.
yeah, I like Deontay. He's a fun interviewer.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
Boxing
he says
needed
things
him.
you're like, I don't know if that made any sense. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I say a word that it just
I look at him like this.
Started at 20. Started boxing at 20 years old.
later, 24.
Yeah,
Was
just an
Olympics 3
athlete.
years later.
Just
That
an
is so
athlete.
crazy.
In Alabama, it's not like he started at Kronk in Detroit.
No.
Unbelievable.
Starts in
Random coach in
Alabama.
Alabama.
Trainers probably never trained anybody else that's had a world title.
Look at that shit. They say he
He went
hits
to the
harder than
Olympics?
anybody.
What's that?
Teddy Atlas says he hits so hard that if he hits you in the head, your ankles fracture.
Well, there's a lot of people that can attest.
Oh, Wilder has 8 children.
What?
There you go.
8.
I didn't know that.
Okay then.
He's got 8 kids. That's why he's fighting Ortiz.
Okay, 8 children.
I didn't know that.
Nice. Okay, well,
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Even Marquez is going. Hey, that's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
amazing. It's amazing.
Every Latino fighter's like, that's why we like you.
Damn, hoes. Damn, SA. Slow down.
You gotta fight on Cinco de Mayo more.
What is that? Like 8 kids. All right,
Busting nuts, bro.
great. Congrats.
His pullout game is
Not good.
bottom 10% of boxing.
It's like Adrian Peterson. What? 7 kids or
Oh,
something?
he's got
Oh,
a
no.
bunch too.
Terrell-
Cromartie. No, Cromartie. For the.
Oh, yeah. He had
I
a
think
bunch
he
too.
has.
What about Phillip
13
Rivers?
kids with like 9 different. But Phillip
Yeah.
Rivers is Mormon.
Oh, is that what it
They
is?
bust nuts. It's same girl.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Cromartie has like 9 different baby mamas, 14 kids.
Oh, I don't want that stress.
Yeah, and
And he's
also,
a
also,
corner,
be-
he's
also
old
you
as
can't
fuck.
be a dad to your kids, so you got a bunch of fatherless kids. Really, is what's going on. That's awesome. That's good for a kid. Good job, Cromartie. You fucking dummy.
Hey!
He's a fucking
no,
idiot.
we don't know that. We don't.
It's a nice-
he
I
could be
do. If you
good.
have 13
Pull
kids
out
with 9
games
different
week.
women, you're an asshole.
Oh.
Because you know why you're an asshole? You can't be there for your kids. You're an asshole. And it's called fatherless kids.
He follows me on Instagram, dude.
Fuck that
Me
guy.
too, man.
Fuck any of these guys. Any of these guys who have that many kids from that many
And I'm volatile.
because you can't be a
And I'm
dad.
volatile.
You can't be a dad.
He's never met the guy.
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
volatile.
I'm gonna get you pregnant. Guy, have my kid, and I'll see the kid twice a
Brian.
year. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants to talk
I don't know
about
the visitation rights of Cromartie, but
fucking
knows?
dummy.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Let's,
Yeah.
hey,
See, I
let's
said
go
it.
back to the opera singer.
yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.